Good morning, guys. This is Riza here. Welcome back to my monthly romance reading. I hope you guys had a wonderful Halloween holiday yesterday. I hope you guys went out and did something fun for yourselves, with your families, with your significant others, or even if you're single, just get out there and mingle. That rhymes. And had some fun. Whether it was handing out candy in your neighborhood or where you live, or just doing something charitable for someone less fortunate, that always works. But either way, I hope you were doing something with the community and having a good time. And when you go to eat your candy, make sure that you spread it out throughout the whole month of November. So you don't overdose on chocolate. Like I probably will, because I bought me a bag of dark chocolate. I gave some out, but I still have some, and that's never good. Alright, guys, without further ado, let's get to the reading. I'm going to be offering a special on a romance reading for the month of November. So if you're interested in that, check my links. I'm not sure which side it's on, but it'll show up. And send me an email to my email address that runs below the video. But this month, it looks like we are doing a lot of soul searching. First of all, we have several paths that we're going to start looking at. We're going to start looking at where we have been up to now, where our romantic beliefs or our romantic relationships are concerned. This is whether you are in a relationship or you are single. You're going to start evaluating what you have done up to now, what your beliefs have been, the roads that you have traveled and the ones less traveled, and you're going to start deciding on what direction to go. Whether you're going to continue to push forward in the relationship that you are in and take it to another level, or whether you are going to go in a completely different direction that you have been undertaking up to now. Because of developments, because of the way things have gone, because of our further developing our spirituality, our ascending to other levels, getting to know ourselves a bit more, we may have discovered that some of the things that we thought were word in the past really truly aren't. Perhaps some decisions that we have made in the past have not really brought us joy, or have brought us a false sense of joy, where we have thought that things were working out in one area. We thought we were abundant in love. We thought we had it made. We thought we finally found the right person. We thought we were finally on the right direction. But now we can see that there are other paths that may be opening up, or other directions that we should be embarking on, or other ways of thinking, because up to now they have not brought us the joy and happiness that we thought. We were under a spell. We thought we were very abundant in that area. Okay, but now we're realizing that there were a few things perhaps lacking. We were under an illusion. Okay. Our relationships, it's either under an illusion where we think we don't have to take it to another level, everything is fine, and we don't want to commit. We don't want to take it to another level. We're afraid. And if we are single, we are under an illusion. We have been traveling down the wrong path. We have been looking at love or relationships or emotions in the wrong way. So, like I said, a lot of soul searching is going to occur this month for all of us. There's an energetic field that perhaps is surrounding us all, to where we are tweaking our lives just a little bit, where our romantic lives are concerned, where our partnerships are concerned. Perhaps even at work, for some of you, you may have been feeling that you've been going down the wrong road, that what you thought was the right path, perhaps you weren't looking at it properly. Perhaps you weren't giving yourself the kudos that you could have been giving yourself. You weren't saying that you were good enough for a better position. Perhaps you were thinking that you finally have made a good choice where work is concerned, and now you've realized that you could have a better position, you could have a leadership position, but that you're being blocked somehow where you're at. You have come to a dead end. So what you thought was an abundant job or an abundant position at work really wasn't. It was just an illusion. Just an illusion. And now you're realizing that you had a veil perhaps over your eyes. You were blindfolded to the fact, to the reality that you were shortchanging yourself, that you can do better, that you can achieve a better position perhaps somewhere else. Or you're looking at the problem from a different perspective. Perhaps if you shift the way you're viewing the situation or the problem, whatever, the relationship, your problems at work, at friends, home, because this is a romance reading or it's about relationships, it could entail all relationships, whether they're at work, at home, families, friendships, or romantic partners. So it can go either way, because some of you may not have a romantic partner, but you may have a situation at work where this falls right along with what's happening for you at this moment. So take it with a grain of salt, because after all, this is a general reading, so it can apply to very many people, or it can apply to just a few. In order to have a more accurate reading, you would need to have a personal reading and then in the specific subjects that you want to look at. But other than that, this will apply to some, maybe not all, or it will apply to different areas of your life. So keep an open mind, and as you listen to the words, you can apply it to what's happening to your life. Because of the cards having come out, it does apply to certain things in your life, so just keep listening. Once you have realized under the illusion that you have been in this particular area in your life, and since it's a romance reading, we're going to go with that, but it could apply to others. We're going to embark on a journey. Now, this doesn't mean that you're going to get on a plane and travel halfway across the world. For some of you, it may signify a journey, a physical journey. For some of you, it's metaphoric. It's in your mind. You're going to start traveling to other areas of your mind where you could perhaps open up new fields of discovery, of journeys within yourself, to try to find yourself again, to find a different journey, to find a different path that perhaps you haven't uncovered yet. Okay, you're going to take your thoughts and your struggles and you're going to move forward. You're going to break past this obstacle that you have placed there for yourself. You're going to finally break through. And you see, she has no oars. She just has her thoughts with her. And she's breaking through this great big block that she has, that now she can see further on down the road. Now she can see that perhaps there is another direction. Perhaps there is something else she could do. Another way of viewing her romantic life. Perhaps there's things that she hasn't quite come to terms with up to now, and now she has. So she has broken through what has had her captivated, where she couldn't open up to different avenues in life, to different opinions, to different views, to different people, to other places perhaps. And for some of you, it can signify you're taking a journey, perhaps a weekend. There are going to be holidays coming up in November, so you may take a trip. And on that trip, you may find that there's something else that opens up for you, a different way of thinking, a different place to live, a different job, a different relationship, someone that you meet while on vacation, while on holiday. You're going to be taking your thoughts and your struggles and looking back at something that perhaps you may have forgotten. Another thought, another direction that you may have put down and put it away because you were fine in the direction you were heading in, or the people that you were with, or the relationship that you were in, and then you thought, oh man, but I was heading in another direction several months ago. There was someone else that I was interested in. There's someone else that I looked at, that I saw, that crossed my path, and I kind of forgot about it. I put it away. I put it on the back shelf. So you're going to go back and grab those thoughts. Grab that experience. try to go back and find that other person or that other direction in life, so that it can bring you what you desire, your 10 of coins, your happy home, your stability where your finances are concerned, your family life, a nice house, a nice path that opens up for you now, because you're looking at things from another perspective, because you've gone inside and you have tried to break through the limitations that you have placed for yourself for no reason, just because we experience different things. And at times we change our minds, we head in a different direction on a spur of the moment, on a dime, and then we have to turn around and retrace our steps and go back in the other direction that we were headed when you got a thought that perhaps that wasn't a great idea, or maybe let me just follow the path that I know the best. The fear. Sometimes fear is what blocks you and sets you in a different direction. And then you have to turn around and go back, face that fear, and go down the path of fear, the one that you fear the most. That's the one that you need to take, because that's usually the one that leads you down the path that you should be, or it leads you down a wish, something that you have wished for or wanted. You will find it down that path that you feared going down before, because it was either going to be harder, you were afraid to talk to that person, you thought, no, that person really doesn't like me, whatever it is. For each one of us, it's a fear that we need to face, another path that we need to take. Turn around and head in the other direction, because that's the direction that you should be going in. The one that you feared traveling before, now you must face that fear. I've pulled some cards from several decks. This one is from the Soul's Journey from James Van Praagh. These are mediumship cards. So your soul's journey for the month of November is acceptance. It's accepting the things that you cannot change. Learning to accept the things that you cannot change in life and dealing with them and making the best of it. Once you realize that you have gone down the wrong path, once you've realized that perhaps you can take that relationship to a different level, accept the fact that you made that choice in the past, and now you can change your mind. You can make a better choice. You can open up like the lotus. We all have many lessons to learn in life. And one of them is accepting the things that we cannot change, the choices that we make that change our lives, and accepting it and moving forward, because perhaps there is another path that we're supposed to take. And we had to take those decisions in the past. We had to take those turns. We had to learn the lesson in order to now be able to see a situation from a different perspective, in a different light, a relationship in a different light, a way of being in a different light, a way of feeling in a different light, letting other things come out to the surface that we must. From the deck Angel Gods and Goddesses, we got the Angel of Guidance. A renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. So it goes right along with what we've been talking about up to now. Once you realize that there is another direction, or that you should start looking for another direction, something will manifest, something will come. Your intuition will guide you down another path. Okay, so then again you'll start experiencing something new. Something new will come about because of it. So fear not, because your guides and your angels are always with you. And once you realize that there's another path, that there's another way, you'll start to look into it. From the Romance Angels, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations will help bring you together. For those of you that are not with a soulmate and you're expecting to meet one, you need to continue to meditate and call them in. Now that you're realizing that the path that you have been traveling is not the right one, the people that you have been meeting perhaps are not your soulmate, it's not the direction you need to go, you need to continue. Because something else is going to manifest for you, another thought, another direction. So continue to do what you're doing, the prayers, meditations, and working on yourself is the main thing. It's the main situation, the main problem, working on yourself, so that once you get to a certain point to attract that soulmate, they will materialize. Once they do, you need to start spending some quality time together. For those of you that are in a relationship, you need to spend more time with your partner. We may have gotten this card last month. I do remember it at some point. It's imperative that we spend quality time with those that are significant relationships, because listening and talking to each other. What? Okay, let me say that again. I think I'm still half asleep. Spending quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with. Listening and talking to each other. Okay, guys. By listening and talking to each other, you open up new fields of discovery within yourself and the person that you're talking to. You may find that you have more things in common that you originally thought. You may find that that person is someone that you really do want to get to know, do want to spend more time with, that you do like them more than you thought originally that you did. Now, this is whether you're already in a relationship with someone and you've been having some issues, perhaps. You need to talk to them. You need to find out what it is that's going on within them. Perhaps you can help each other. If you are looking for someone and you just met someone, or you're about to meet someone, by talking to them, by getting to know them, by opening up. Sometimes we're just afraid to really get to know people. And the longer that you are single by yourself, the less you really want to open up to a person anymore, because you get used to being by yourself. You fall into a certain category where you're fine. You're working, you're supporting yourself, you have no problems, you have no arguments, you have no discord with other people, you're just fine. You settle into a certain pattern, and then it's kind of hard to get to know people. I mean, you may go out, you may be attracted to someone, and besides hi and bye and how's it going, you really don't want to say anything else to anyone. You just want to continue down your path and be safe and not open up to allow anyone to bring any kind of discord in your life, or any pain, or just any situation that takes you out of the norm. So you need to open up to others. You need to let others in, because there's experiences that you're here to work through, and unless you allow others into your life, or you allow yourself to experience some of the new things that are going to happen to you, you're just not going to grow. And you'll be really lonely in life. So try to allow others in. I do believe I have used all the cards that I pulled earlier for you guys, so I do love you. I hope some of this resonated with you. Have a wonderful month. I'll be talking to you again next weekend. But for now, get out there and mingle with people and open up your heart to experiences. November is a month of loving and giving. It's also the number 11, which is about manifesting your thoughts. So keep them positive, because the number 11 is all about manifestation. It's energy fields that open up, that allow you to manifest whatever your thoughts are. So keep them positive. If you are looking for a mate, keep your thoughts positive. Keep your options open and get out there and mingle, because that's the only way you're going to meet your soulmate. They are out there, but they are also afraid, just like you are. So if you don't get out there and start talking to people and let your guard down, because someone that might be unconventional for you, or someone that you may not think would ever be a good match for you, could be your soulmate. These are just preconceived notions that we have that are not real. So we need to break through the illusion, just like the card states. Okay? We need to break through the illusion that we have built for ourselves in order to find happiness. And we can achieve it. We can achieve it. Okay? An abundant path will open up. We just need to tweak it a little bit. We need to look at where we've been, what we've done, and how we can change the path that we're on. And at that point, we're going to realize something. We're going to break through this horrible block that we have built for ourselves, so that we can achieve it. so that we go back and grab those thoughts, grab those struggles from the past and take them away, so that we can work on that now and finally open up that abundant path, that beautiful home, that loving family and relationship that we are desiring, that we are wishing for. By accepting things, by accepting people, by accepting the faults that others may have, whether you're in a relationship or not, accept the things that you cannot change because they're there for a reason. A new sense of guidance, a new path will open up to you. It will become obvious. By using your intuition, this will happen. Your soulmate may suddenly appear out of nowhere this month, so keep your eyes open. And once they do, spend quality time with them. Start talking, opening up, so that you can break through all of the blocks that you have. Alright guys, know that I love you. Have a wonderful month of November. Bye for now.